on the road again, coming back to the airfield. Today is the fourth full day of flights. We've been doing a lot of hours. I've done almost 6 hours of aerobatics flights in 3 days, which is a lot. But we've made a lot of progress trying out some of the programs that I'm going to be flying in the 2 first competitions. So we are going at a good pace. A couple of new maneuvers. I've modified the technique of some that were not completely right. And we'll see what we do today. Most probably we'll do a couple of unknown programs. We are hoping to record and film quite a bit. So hopefully you enjoy it. So this is going to be part 2 of our training camp in Matilla. And from here on we are going to start recording for the actual competitions. So I hope you enjoyed this last training. Our coach, we didn't record anything from him, but he's one of the best coaches, if not the best, of captains in the world. He's French. And yeah, pretty exciting. Amazing weather, as you will see later on. The airplane is doing great. We are not too many pilots, so we are having plenty of time to fly and having a lot of fun. As you saw, we are cleaning the aircraft, and some people might think it's not that important, but actually for performance it is. I mean, I don't know exactly in numbers, but you can easily lose, I mean, with how dirty it is now, and you can show it, you can easily lose 15, maybe not 20%, but 10-15% of the performance of the plane, because the angle of the leading edge is not clean and is not smooth. So it's actually quite important, in particular for competitions. And yeah, and given how dirty it is, I think it's actually relevant. This guy here with his Cap 232 has yeah, but I don't know how you do it. Your plane is always immaculate. Like yesterday, every day, man, every day is super clean. I don't understand. Yeah. Which is what everybody should do, but of course I don't do it. What Ilias was saying is that it's important to clean it and pay attention when you clean as well, because you can see cracks or details that maybe you cannot pay that much attention when you do the pre-flight. So it's also a good way to make sure everything is all right. Okay, we are gonna take the plane out. I just need the... In there is okay, no? That side, the tail. Okay, then stay. You mind to tell me if we are coming? Good, perfect. Watch out on your side. You wanna put the cap inside, so I don't. No. Okay. It's just in case when I start up or something. It's okay, no. Ah, okay, perfect. You always take care of it. It's nice. Good. You know where is Regis? Having a coffee? Ah, it's there. Okay, I'll talk to him and get enough. We just did the briefing with the coach. We are gonna basically fly some flicks, snap rolls, which is something that I have to work on, because I'm not keeping the momentum throughout the snap roll. And also we are gonna try snaps to the right hand side instead of to the left, which might work better. Yesterday we were doing stall turns to the right, which is not natural and it was actually complicated, but maybe the flicks to the right work out better. And yeah, some figures later we'll do an unknown program on the next flight, So just before lunch, kind of easy, some figures. And that's it, clean plane, so better performance, nice day. It's a little bit windy actually. Getting gusty at times, but at least it's down the runway, so pretty good. Hopefully we'll have a great flight, we'll see. So it should be a relaxed flight. Our belts on the aerobatics plane are similar to, well, are 5-point pins basically. So we have two straps on the shoulders, and then we have one between the legs and two around the waist. So it's 5 pins, mainly for well, for the positive and negative piece. And we have this kind of mechanism to make sure it locks. It locks on a tight position. Sometimes it's actually too tight. It is not comfortable at all, but you kind of get it. And of course, on top of that, we carry the parachute here, in case we have to jump if there is a structural failure, which is something that we don't practice. And that's why I'm considering doing the skydiving course, just in case I actually need it. Anyways, the parachute we carry is circular, so we cannot control it. So in case we actually have to jump and open the parachute, we cannot really control. I mean, apart from guiding it with the body, we cannot really control where we are going to end up. We are going to practice flicks, in particular positive flicks to the left and to the right. And the main problem that I was having these days is that I was not putting full left rudder while doing the maneuver. And what I've identified with the coach is not that I don't put full left rudder, but I'm holding my right rudder with my foot. I think because kind of I hold myself on the plane. So if I do left full rudder, it's gonna be like that. I don't know if you can see the rudder in the back. So that's full left. I think I hold my right rudder somehow, but I need to put it full. So I need to relax the right rudder. That's what I have to remind myself during the flight. Yeah, let me just rearrange the cables here. And we are ready.
It was a flight one.
But
Why?
because I'm still struggling with the flicks, and I 100% don't know why. I think I figured another reason why it could be wrong. Also, the approach was shit. I don't know why I think I'm tired. Yesterday, I was also making bad decisions on the approach, trying to shortcut. That's why today I was trying to do proper circuits. It was a little bit weird. It was moving a little bit. The previous pilot said that it was a bit gusty, but yeah, I don't know. I don't feel very comfortable today. I mean, yesterday was also. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think it's the flicks mainly. The maneuvers don't really come out the way they should. I'm a bit frustrated. The programs are okay. It's just the flicks.
Now at landing, the moment that you land, there were different gusts also.
No, I know it was gusty, but it's not an excuse. Anyways, okay, flight. First of the day. I'm a bit tired, I think, from the previous days. I know. I hope the screen is not broken.
What, when it was?
A flick, I told you, you had to be very. You had. I don't know exactly when. I'm not looking at it. I realized at the end. I hope late, but you have to tighten it a lot during the flicks in particular because you do this, high torque and things.
I do it
As tight as you can. I know, but I told you anyway. Let's see the G's. Anyways, we didn't do anything. Plus 4.9, which is within limits. Minus 3.7, which is out of limits because we were doing inverted loops, negative loops. My limit in France is minus 3.5. So that's a penalty. It's not a huge penalty, but it's a penalty. So the master is on. This is the digital accelerometer, and if you point here, you can see plus 4.9 there.
That's the screen.
And minus plus 4.9 there, minus 3.7 here, which are the positive and negative G's of the last flight. It's okay. I mean, not all the flights are good. I still need to practice a lot on the snap rolls, but we have time. I mean, it's not something that is very present on most programs. I mean, there is at the most 1 or 2 flicks. So, but yeah, we need to practice that. Hopefully, during this camp, we figure them out, and we also figure the programs, all the programs, known and free knowns for promotion and national 2, which is level 2 and 3 out of 6 in France. So we'll see.
Let's go.
Let's go, brother. We are gonna practice now the program for later, which is this. It's basically the known program for one of the known programs for my second competition in France. So as you can see, the first figure is a vertical with 2 points, 2.8 rolls. So the total roll is going to be 1/4 in 2 separate rolls. Then a negative spin and etc. There is a little bit of negative rolling turns, etc. So we are going to practice, do the same as the coach is doing with his own program. He's just trying to remember and review the program and the things that we are going to do. So that's the maneuvers we are going to perform to try to remember them and get them more natural. So that's what we are going to do now. Also testing that the direction, we are going to practice the direction or the rolls directions are the correct ones, and to see according to the wind, because today we have wind for runway 07, so it's going that direction, but at the same time it's slightly northeast, so the wind is coming from this direction, which is not aligned with the runway. So throughout the program we are going to get drifted towards the judges or towards the runway. So what I'm going to try to do is perform the figures on that side or going that direction in order to stay more or less centered throughout the program. So anyways, first figure, we are going to do We are gonna come with 270 knots, do the vertical, 2 points of an eighth roll, so 1/4 in total, going to the negative, keeping the nose up, keeping the nose up. We are gonna do a negative spin, which is gonna be right stick, left rudder, and we are gonna go on the spin, leaving on the quarter, positive, vertical, 2/4, stall turn. This one I will need more than 280 probably. So going to the vertical, very quick line for 1/4, quick line, and going forward on a loop, which most likely I will not have a lot of speed, so I need to do this maneuver very quick. After a stall turn, so I will need a lot of speed, and I will have to remember that I need a lot of speed here. At the end of figure 5. So in here, minimum 280, 300 kilometers per hour, ideally, and I have to be super quick. I need to be very fast on this line, and knowing that I need to push on number 6, quick. 280 on the avalanche. Okay, should be fine. Let's review it a few more times, and after an hour or so, we'll get into the plane. Okay, now we have to remove this little cowling and then put it back because it's falling off. Okay, good. So let's remove these ones. Where is my pot? Main chief or the main coach pointed out we really have to clean the bottom because it's full of oil, and apart from not being nice, well, it's mainly not nice, but maybe we get some I mean, if you look forward, you can see that it's extremely dirty, so maybe by cleaning it a little bit we get also some performance. Okay, so that's off. We need to fix that a little bit and then put it back again. We are gonna have some air coming in on the plane in there. You can also see, it's nice. I don't know if you can see it with the phone, but sorry?
Take it. You are that day. Okay.
You can actually see there the cables, the control cables. Yeah, I think you see them there. Because the cables go from the forward or forward part from the stick back to the controls to the tail down there, and I mean, of course you have some areas that you can dismantle to check inside, but as you can see, it is pretty dirty. That's why basically it's very important to do a proper pre-flight, which probably was my fault from previous flights, but it's good. We found it out, so we are gonna go fly now. Hopefully, I'll just make sure I continue where I stopped the pre-flight. that was okay. Super tired actually. First program, I did something the opposite way. So when I was doing a vertical, I had to do a quarter and push. I pulled. So I fucked up the whole program. The spins weren't great, to be honest, because I was not keeping the nose high enough. Um, Other things were so-so. I didn't feel good. It was not that bad actually. The G's were okay, plus 4.8, minus 3.4, which is within the limits of no penalty. But yeah, I mean, it was tiring. I didn't feel great, to be honest, about it. We'll see what the coach says. Um, yeah, even the approach wasn't really nice. It was a little bit gusty. It kind of goes up and down the wind. But yeah, overall it was fine. I just wanted to try practice the flicks to see what I'm doing with the back camera. We didn't do it because I did the program 3 times, plus the warm-up figures. I mean, the practice figures, the first 3. Overall it was okay, but I was expecting more from the flight, but it happened.